read that this is Rex's theme, the first thing that came to my mind is a little bit embarrassing, but also not very embarrassing, but yeah. When I was little, I used to share a bedroom with my sister, and during these years that I slept in the bedroom, which is now the guest bedroom, which the girls will know quite well, the guest room, I only attribute this fear to being in that room, and I don't really know why, but when I was little, I never was able to put my feet down to all the way to the end of my bed because I was short, but also because I was scared of the witch that lived at the end of my bed. I had an overly active imagination when I was a child. I had this fear that there was a witch that lived at the end of my bed underneath my doona. Like when you fold the doona back in summer and it turns into like a cave, I thought there was a witch that lived in this cave under my doona, and if I stuck my foot into her cave, she would, you know, chop it off. So I was afraid of that. Funnily enough though, I wasn't afraid of the witch that lived in our air conditioner in the back room. We had to warn the witch that lived in our air conditioner that we were going to be turning the air conditioner on so that she could go into her house so she wouldn't get blown out through the vents. So strange. And moving on into my adolescent years, when I was in year 7, so 12 years old, I went over to a girl from school's house for a sleepover, and we watched Jeepers Creepers, which if you haven't seen, basic overview, there's a demon, and this demon, once he locks onto you, will hunt you down and then kill you and skin you, and then use your skin to infiltrate society to then lock onto another person. So it was gross. The main plot thing was that the demon can only get you at night. So anyway, after watching this film, I couldn't go outside at night for years. Until at least year 10. I just was like, no, I'm not going outside. But even though I knew, and I know there is no such thing as demons flying around trying to get my skin, I was still freaked out. Just as a side anecdote, after we watched Jeepers Creepers, we go downstairs to start to get ready to go to bed, and I was setting up my sleeping area, and I had my back to the staircase which came down from the upper levels, and I heard this creak behind me on the stairs, and having just watched a horror movie, obviously you're like hypersensitive to all noises. So I turn around and there is her mother, but her mother is wearing the scream mask, and so what do? Fight or flight? Fight. I punched her mum in the shoulder. There's some stories that you can have in your back pocket, Hannah, and yeah.